We need to be able to find the limit as x approaches a of f of x graphically, including when it doesn't exist or when it's infinite. Remember, when it's infinite, it doesn't exist, but we list it as infinite if it's heading towards infinity. So as I look at this graph, I'm going to ask a few things. What is the limit as x approaches -2 with a little negative here of our function? So we know that means as we approach from the left-hand side. So here's our -2, and if I approach from the left-hand side, you can see that I am approaching this function value, and this did not give a scale here, so let me go ahead and put it on here. This would be 2, this would be 1. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put it on here as well. All right, now we can see then as we approach from the left-hand side, we're approaching a function value of 2. Now if I ask the limit as x approaches -2 with a plus sign here, then we're asking about approaching it from the right-hand side. So I move along here at the right-hand side, and that's a value of -4. Now the function itself equals 1, but remember, when we're doing limits, we don't care about right at the value, we care about approaching the value. So as I look here, the limit does not exist. If we were asked for the limit as x approaches -2 of the function, we would put does not exist because the left-hand limit did not match the right-hand limit. In looking at other places where the limit would not exist, it would not exist at 2 because the right-hand limit does not equal the left-hand limit. It would also not exist at 4, and the reason it wouldn't exist at 4, but we wouldn't write dne, we would write infinity, is because as you approach from the left, you go to infinity. As you approach from the right, you go to infinity. So if we were answering that question, the limit as x approaches 4 of f of x, we would write infinity, so we can signify it's an infinite limit. But remember, a limit is equaling L, a finite value. So the limit doesn't exist there, but we'll put infinity to signify where it's headed. Other place where the limit does not exist is at 6, because the right-hand limit does not equal the left-hand limit.